Cambodia was under the French rule for 90 years. So the French influence was just enormous in the area of cultural and other activities, but primarily in education. We studied everything in French. French was my second language, and France was the symbol of modern civilization until 1953, when Vice President Mrs. Nixon came to visit. Then our teachers told us that there was another country, much bigger and farther away than France. It's called the United States of America. That was the first time I heard of the USA. So the leaders were a small group of people, about nine people. They were interrelated by marriages and ideologies, and most of them went to France, just like everybody else, in the 50s to study, and many of them were on government scholarship. Instead of studying hard, they joined the French Communist Party and the French Socialist Movement, and some failed their examination. They were considered as outcasts of the Cambodian society. When they went back, they went to the most remote area in Cambodia and then tried to convince those people who had never seen a city or city life that if we fight together, this is all for you. You know, all these houses, these beautiful villas, they are all for you. And they were able to, to a certain degree, brainwash those young people. When I was on the Khmer Rouge, one of the most difficult things for me was to try not to say anything, because what I saw was totally wrong. I was walking with a group of Khmer Rouge soldiers. We came upon a railroad track. They never seen a railroad track before. They thought it was a long stairway to somewhere. These are the kind of people who had the power of life and death over ordinary citizens. They were looking for a crane operator, and I understand that they were going to use a crane to pick up timbers found along the Thai border, so that would increase my chances to escape. And I never been in a crane in my life, but I raised my hand. I said I was a crane operator. So at night I burned small candles and I pulled a blanket over my head, and I studied instructions. That fact alone would have cost me the life if I were caught reading something in English. But I had nothing to lose. Either I die or I survive. February the 13th, 1976, I was alone in the back of the timber truck. But I couldn't jump to the left nor to the right, because the driver or the Khmer Rouge soldier with an AK-47 would have seen me through the rearview mirror. What I did, I was on the top of the timber. I crawled on top of the timber all the way to the back, and I just dropped myself behind the truck. Then I picked myself up and I began to run, to crawl, to walk, to swim for 3 days, having nothing to eat or to drink. I walked into work at the White House on February the 13th, 1989, exactly 13 years from the day I jumped off that truck. So there's no other place in the world where somebody could make it from the killing fields to the White House in 13 years. It's only in America. You know, when I walked in, my colleagues from 191 countries looked at me and they saw America. They saw you. They saw America, her strength, her greatness, her future. And each time I pronounced on behalf of the President and people of the United States, that was my proudest moment.